Hey, morning guys. So I'm actually at work today. It's Friday and we have this awesome little S10 on the dyno. I was working on it all day yesterday. So if some people may have followed my social media stuff, they may have seen some pictures of it, but I wanted to just show some of the dyno stuff we're doing with this and, you know, just kind of inform you guys a bit. So let's take a look at the car. It is a 98 S10. Regular cab short box. It has a 4L60E in it, and it has a very nicely done 5.3 LS swap with a decent sized cam in it. It's a stage 4 BTR truck cam. A little bit big for what this is, but it'll work completely fine. But we've been having some issues. Let's go to the computer quick and show you what the issues have been. So we are tuning this with HP tuners, and if we look here, this is an issue we were having. If you look right here, this is wide open throttle, and you see that there? Let's go right over. 29.7 degrees of timing, and we actually had that jump up to 30 degrees at one point on there. So we had to go through here and find what was going on and why it was causing us to have so much ignition advance on this when we're commanding like 22 degrees. So let's go inside the software real quick. I'll show you exactly what we found. So inside our HP tuners, let's get in here. We found in a bunch of the stuff here, but if we go to fuel, that's for flex fuel, and for the base, we were trying to add, or it was trying to add all of this timing in here between 7 and 8 degrees depending on RPM and everything like that. So we went in and zeroed that out because this does not have flex fuel. I don't need that. Okay, so after we got everything corrected and we were able to make a pull at 22 degrees of timing on there, like I said, we pull it down quite a bit. Made a pull, made 345 horsepower, 385 foot-pounds of torque. We went ahead and adjusted it so it was right around 25.5 to 26 degrees of timing. We're gonna show that to you. And then I went into the PE and put it at a PE ratio of a 1.24, which got us to about a 12.6 on there. So we're much closer to where than what it was at on there. But let's go ahead and let's just show you exactly what happened here. So let's get right in here. Hopefully this is going to show up. As you can see from our lines up here, we picked up quite a bit. Now we went from 345 to 368 horse, 385 to 401 foot-pounds on there. So that was just off of timing and fuel. Obviously that's what we're tuning on there, but that was just small adjustments that we did. This thing, somebody was inside this computer before and they really messed some stuff up. So we're gonna go ahead, correct this, continue to go. We brought our peak power. We were at 5,050 RPM where it made peak, and now we're at 5,175. So we actually gained another 100 RPM of peak power and moved it up because it moved the torque up as well. Peak torque moved up by about 25 to 50 RPM as well. So, you know, we're definitely moving in the right direction. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get on this a little bit more, see what we can figure out. Hopefully we can crest that. like I said, I'd like to get close to that 400 mark. I don't know if it's gonna do it. It does have some shorty headers on here and the primaries are a little small, but let's go ahead and see what we can get out of it. Customer's gonna be very happy. Then he's going to fix his nitrous stuff and bring it back later this summer, and we're gonna spray it with 125. So after that pull, that was our final pull there. We've done a bunch of different things on this, and this thing's putting out some pretty good power. It is laying over a little bit pretty quick after 5,500. That would be because it has the original 5.3 truck style intake, and it's got really long runners, which helps out a bunch down low, but it doesn't want to carry up top very well. So if this gentleman put a different intake on here, this one probably carry out to 6,500. He could gain probably another 500 to 1,000 RPM of, you know, usable power on there. So that would be a really good deal for an upgrade on this. And also the exhaust is getting a little small. It's only like an 1.5 or 1.5 is what it looked like on there. And I'd really like to get something closer 1 3/4 to 1.7 on it to help it breathe. But it did make 407 horsepower and 454 foot-pounds of torque. So from having a vehicle where it was basically trying to run 30 degrees of timing all the time on it, and we went in, took care of that, got it. We dynoed the first pull at 22 degrees of timing, which we knew was going to be really low. So that baseline, as much as I'd love to say, hey, we picked up over 60 horse, that baseline's a little low, because even factory they're going to have, you know, around 23 degrees of timing in it, and that would have brought it up. But it's a pretty good deal there, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit of behind the scenes of some of the tuning on here. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can email me, greg@paradigmauto.com, for any of the tuning stuff. And we're gonna go and finish the drivability tuning on this and get it out of here so he can go enjoy it.